So, this is a really old character. Really super old. Um, well, actually, they aren't as old as I thought they might be. They're only like 2 or 3 years old. So, his name's Claudin. What was his last name? How could I have... I think it was it was Edgar. But I'm thinking about changing it. I am thinking about changing it. So, basically... I should probably plug in my phone. Jeez. He's a hunter, so and he lives in the woods. He's kind of a hermit, so I'm gonna figure out what I should do about this whole thing. Basically, he's got a very like cottagecore. I'm gonna write some stuff down. He's a hunter. He is timid. Is that right? Is he? I wouldn't say he's timid. He's just shy. He's timid, shy, very, what's the word, sympathetic. He might be religious, I think he is. Yeah, I'm gonna say he is. Well, I'll figure it out later. I don't know exactly what religion he belonged to. Well, anyway, sorry, I've been a little bit distracted. Okay. I need to be better. 1 second. Okay, so basically it's been a while since I've designed anything or redesigned anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna, these are the pictures I have of them. First I'm gonna make my Instagram aware of my stream. Redesigning my character on Twitch. Link in bio. Bam. Nice. Well, now that's done. I need to plug in my phone again, because I unplugged it while I was doing that. I'm gonna probably turn on some background music, because I should probably be doing that. Let's see, copyright music. Alright. I really like this, actually. I hope you can hear it. So I'm gonna turn this to the side. Okay. Getting started. So I'm gonna turn this to the side. I can't decide if I want him to have green eyes or blue eyes. Oops, should probably turn that on. Alright. gonna make this a little bit smaller. So, I know generally, now I'm not gonna pick a specific outfit for him to only ever wear, just a basic idea of, like, a plan for one. I know he's gonna wear overalls a lot, because those turned out pretty okay, like overalls, suspender type things. And then of course fur, because he's a hunter. I'm pretty bad at drawing fur coats, so I am sorry. Let's get smaller. Here's some more fur. Probably vests, just because vests make me think of the woods. You know? Vests are a pretty woodsy thing, I think. But I guess we can worry about all this later. Well, that's at the bottom. Oh, it's over. Wait, no. It's just getting quieter. Oh. It was over. Alright, whatever. This color palette is gonna have brown and green. I'm gonna turn the brown a little closer to green. Make it all cohesive. There. It's gonna have dark colors. I'm gonna try to stop mixing these highly contrasting colors together like this sage shirt and his dark skin and hair. I know I want him to have coily hair, for sure. And I guess the color in between those two would be like an orange, which is pretty good. I think I could fix that in somewhere. Who just texted me? No one. It was an email. Alright. Or maybe it could be closer to green. Like a lime or something. Reminds me less of the woods. I like this. I'm gonna put all this to the side and I'm gonna start doing some sketches. So I already know how his face generally looks, but I'm still working on it, I guess. That's some nice music. I'm gonna get rid of this. I already know his personality pretty well. Anyways. Okay, here. His head's gotta be pretty small because he's really, really tough. He's kind of like... He's like... Nah. Anyways, whatever. This is... chubby... He'll have his hands behind his back like this. Just like you know. He eats a lot because he's a hunter. Those are some big feet actually. I'm gonna make them a little smaller. I think his legs are too long. Specifically the shins. Yep. Yeah, that's not so good. Okay, give me a sec. So, basically, this guy is, Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to get all the lines right. So this guy is more into, he's got a family, but he doesn't hang out with them a lot because he's the kind of, they're a little crazy. So he just lives in the woods. He just lives in the woods, hangs out in the woods. And he just, he's like, he just hangs out in the woods, basically. I don't know how else to say it. He's got a little cabin, very nice little cabin, and he likes to go out and make his own furniture, and he likes to make things, especially like rugs and like wooden furniture and stuff. He also likes trapping things and just, So he made his little house in the woods. I actually don't have a good reason for him having the knowledge to be able to build his own house. I just assumed that, like making furniture and stuff was a hobby of his growing up. But actually making a house seems kind of like it would be a lot more complex than that. So I'll have to come up with some reason why he would know how to do that. Maybe he was, who knows, maybe he worked because I don't know what his job was before he moved to the woods. Maybe he worked as like a construction worker or something. Anyway, something that I'm really bad about with my character design is how they all are in like a sci-fi type place, but they don't actually look futuristic at all. They don't even look modern, really. They all dress in really old-timey type clothes. So, that's something I gotta fix. Big brushy eyebrows and his toucan nose. Well, not toucan, but like a soft, puffy looking one. Like that. Ow, my eyes burn, and I itched them, and now they burn more. He's got 2 brothers. Still haven't decided on one of their names, but the other one's name is Edgar, which is why I'm gonna change the last name. The reason his name was Edgar was funny. And it didn't make any sense, which is why I'm gonna change either his name or their whole last name. And I'm not a fan of Edgar as a last name anyways, so I think I'm just gonna change their last name. Yeah, so that'll be fun. I don't know if anyone's here. I'm gonna go check, but the music will be off for a second because hello. I hope it better be streaming. It is good. Awesome. Hello, one viewer. Alright. Back to the music. So, I think I'm gonna give him some facial hair because, I don't imagine he shaves every day because he lives in the woods. I mean, he doesn't really need to look nice for anyone ever, so it'll be something. And I'm thinking his hair would probably get really grown out. I just think he would like it better that way. So far out of all these things I tried, this was nice and I liked it. This was, I liked it, but then I was like, well, it just kind of got old and it didn't actually suit him very well. It's just doesn't seem to reflect his personality at all. Just kind of thing. I like this one best. And for facial hair, I'm gonna work on it. I don't think he would take the time to do his hair though, and I think it would be very long. He'd probably want to keep it out of his face though if he was by himself. Thinking maybe some kind of headband or something. Just to keep it out of the way. It might not work though. I don't know if a headband would be able to function that way. It might. Is her facial hair? He might have a big beard, but I don't know. He looks so different though. I don't know. Just gonna throw some ideas out there. There's one. And then it also could be longer. I don't actually have anyone with big beard, so maybe it could be him. Who knows? Maybe. And there's, like, you know. But I feel like he would probably like to have a beard. I don't know. It's hard to say. I like that one. I definitely didn't like the big one. I like it more round. I think it suits him better. Clothes. Well, I don't like to keep them to a strict one outfit. But I feel like generally he would have some button-ups. Probably. Because he's very, what's the word? Well, and then I need to figure out a way to make it futuristic. So, because he does live in the future. 1 second. In a long time in the future. Futuristic. Rogue. Maybe. No. Let's do. What do you call someone who lives in the woods? Ranger, futuristic ranger, maybe? If it shows Power Rangers. Oh, okay. He's not like super combat though. Where's? Doesn't scream futuristic. This is kind of hard. If I could just find like 1 or 2 things that just. Why do these dancing people keep coming up? Of course, Power Rangers. How did I? Alright. I don't think armor. Not armor. This is good. I don't know how we'd be able to use it though. Alright, 1 sec. How to make clothes look futuristic. Like weird shapes and stuff? I don't know. Maybe it's weird shapes in it or sticking to one color palette, which is, I think it looks nice. These ties are considered futuristic, honestly. There. Bam. I think futuristic is just too sleek sometimes for it to really fit with him very well. Having random cutouts in places. Black and white stripe type things. Well, I'll just try it with this. let's get this done first, and then I'm gonna add some things to try to make it more futuristic looking. Okay. Maybe there could be something about his beard. Like maybe, well, let's think. What would a futuristic hunter, tanner, handyman, like, hey, the headband. The headband. Well, let's make something neon. That'll help. It kind of looks like, alright, well, sorry about the clinking. I don't think you can hear it. You probably can't, actually. Okay, so we can try to make it look more futuristic from here by maybe adding... He just does not look like he's from the future. Now if we add some white stripes, maybe some white stripes going like that. Oh yeah, that looks like an exercising thing now. Maybe it's got like that I feel like he would never wear anything that has like a big white triangle taken out of it. Maybe it's got some green, like, secret language looking stuff. Like alien language type. Yeah. I don't think it looks futuristic though. Maybe it's got a planet? No. Future button up. Don't I have a board for this? Futuristic fashion. Where do I... What the heck? Oh wait, no, I get it, okay. Sorry. Let me see. This doesn't look futuristic. See, it's like neon colors and grays and stuff, and I don't know. Will this stop? Alright, well, it started now. Okay, so there's this. Could try that. This might work. That might work. Just let me get a different... Let me just change all that to this. Yeah, alright, and that'll be what the futuristic button-up looks like. Maybe the button-up could be normal, and he could be wearing other things that are future. Yeah, it seems like a button-up would be like a base thing anyways, so actually, it should probably look pretty normal. Pretty average. And then, is that, I think he would wear, you know, obviously, like, cargo pants and stuff. There. Time for the pants. Kind of pants. Cargo pants, probably. I feel like he would wear them pretty high-waisted, actually. But I really like high-waisted pants, so I might just be biased. I don't think he would wear... No, he would definitely get them higher up. Probably even higher than what's socially acceptable. Alright, bam. I feel like he'd have the ones that, like, do this at the bottom. Have just that little, you know. I love cargo pants. I don't like them when they do the ankles thing, though. Like right there. I think it'll suit him, though. Hey! His beard being like that isn't like an all-the-time thing. I feel like you'd have big buttons. There. The color of them? Probably just... green ones. I have green ones. They are very lovely. I like them very much. Okay, so I should probably explain him a little bit. He lives in the woods in his little cabin off in the woods. Lots of rumors about his little cabin and all that, you know, because he's not very good at socializing. And he is an alien. The type of alien is he's just kind of a giant, which are just basically typical giants, you know, they're just big humans. They aren't super huge though, they're like Hulk size, basically. Let's see how it looks with his shirt. Though, his pants are a little... They look a little extreme. But I think that might suit him. There. I'm going to give it to him in another color too. That color will be close to this. Of course. He would make the same thing twice. Same here. So, basically he lives in the woods because he doesn't, you know, he just feels bad. He just feels really bad about, you know, like his family kind of is mean to him, doesn't like him very much. So he just kind of went to the woods and built his house there because he really likes the woods. So he's like, well, he's very non-confrontational, so he's just kind of like, I'll just run away from the issue. I'm gonna make his coat that he's always had, which I think looked futuristic enough. It looked a little odd, which is kind of what futuristic seems to be trying to do. So I think it worked. I had these sleeves here. It was very fluffy. And yeah, it just had a lot of little fluffy bits everywhere, which I really liked. And of course it was always green. I'm probably going to keep it that way. With his beard and his hair. Looks good still. I think I'm getting used to the beard and hair. Alright, so, lives in his little cabin. Really likes it there. Isn't gonna, you know, go anywhere. He's kind of non-confrontational. The sad thing is, though, So, of course, people still visit him sometimes. But he's all alone out there. And it's very sad. And it's not like he hates people. He doesn't. He just kind of is like, oh, you know, the experience with people is not very nice. He doesn't, because the only people he knows are the people his family hung out with, and his family are kind of a little crazy, so he doesn't really like hanging out with those people. He does have one friend who is a family friend, who is one of those crazy people, but they still get along anyways. And that friend is, I've got a picture of him right there. The space elf guy. I'm gonna change all the fur. Instead of it being beige, I'm gonna make it dark brown, because I'm trying to keep most of his color palette dark, because I recently learned, I don't know, I guess it's just become a bit of an eyesore to me to have really highly contrasting colors like these all going together with his dark skin and hair and then his pastel color palette. Other than that, you know, it just kind of stopped. I just don't like it anymore. So I'm going to try to keep them within the same general, like 50% on the grayscale. He's, well, yeah, that should be good. Just let me cut that out real quick. And there's his coat. So I'm just trying to work out his design a little bit, try to figure out what everything should be. I like it like that. I like it with the dark brown instead of the lighter colors. Hey, I should start working on this design a while ago. This is turning out pretty okay. Let's see how it looks with the pants. Matchy. That looks nice. Of course, he's got boots and all that. And he's got two. So this is his general vibe, I guess. Now, I'm thinking that with the accessories, I'm going to make it seem more futuristic. Like with the headband, I might make it like a Google headband or something, so he can, because I feel like he would really like watching YouTube, whatever in-universe YouTube is. Especially like tutorial, like creative videos, like art tutorials or like music tutorials or pottery or anything really. Anything creative, I guess, because he really likes making things. I don't think he would ever sketch anything really, but I think he might like painting. If he did sketch something, it'd be really messy and really quick, and I don't think he would ever try to study like art at all. I think by painting, I mean he'd like painting like a fence, you know? But he likes to do everything well and make everything, you know, high quality. I like all these little golden buttons. They're kind of making them look, you know, a little more interesting. I'm going to fill in his skin color, actually, because that's kind of important. Kind of wanted him to be really dark. Oh, his face disappeared. Whoa, he just came back out of nowhere. How did that happen? Crazy. I should probably get rid of these so I can actually do this. And I'm probably even going to add some more detail to his hair. Hey, that's something. I could add like beads and stuff to his hair that look futuristic. Like a little, I don't know, but something. I could do something. add shorts here. Just because I don't want it to be, you know, if it's all skin, it's gonna look weird. So, I'm gonna have shorts. I'm sorry. There. Fixed. And he's got sandals and boots. And that is all. I think he might have a frilly shirt. I think that would be cool. But I don't think he would ever wear it. Yeah, he probably doesn't have a frilly shirt. I know someone who does, though. I should design her. Nah, she doesn't really need a new design. She's kind of moved from wearing mostly white clothes to black clothes because she's very sad right now. Oh shoot. Wait, what? Why is it darker the second time? Oh well, it doesn't matter right now. There. I know he's got green eyes. They were blue, now they're green. Because green is better for his color scheme. I'm going to fill in his hair too with some black. Or dark brown. I'm going to make it dark brown. It's kind of less harsh, and he's by no means harsh. So, there. I keep getting sidetracked when I try to talk about his backstory. Apologies. Basically, his family is like really, they do a lot of crazy things. He's just kind of like, I just want to chill in the woods and be calm. And they're like, whatever. That's lame. And then he's like, huh, that's, go run in the woods and cry. And so that's what he does. He runs off into the woods and he cries. Maybe if I added some color blocking to this, it would look more futuristic. We got some jeans that are black with white pockets and color blocking on them, and they're pretty cool. Hey, he would sew patches onto his clothes. Give me a second. Let me add some color too. Look at that patch. Bam. Plaid. Beautiful. Let me just do that to this thing. This is going well. Oh, I already did that. There. Lovely. Yeah, that makes it more unique. But I don't know, it doesn't look futuristic. Okay, this is fine. The clothes themselves don't need to look futuristic. What needs to, maybe it would look more if it was like the entire section of the pants. Here, let me just make that the entire section. Just gotta fill that in. And just basically make this half of the pants like maybe below the knee. Starting below the knee, it's like that. Maybe it should be on this side too. Making it symmetrical might make it look more futuristic. This might be drawing too much attention to the shins. So I'm gonna make them, the colors, closer to, like, I'm not gonna put that bright yellow in there. Might make it more saturated, but that's just gonna be. There, they don't draw too much attention. Very, very tame. A little darker than that. They look plaid. Yes. Perfect. It doesn't look old, which is an improvement, because it usually looks old. Sorry, the music stopped for a second there. Okay, well, moving on. This is one idea. Sorry, I'm stretching. Gotta give him a couple accessories, maybe. So in his hair, there could be a little hint at, hey, logos make things look more futuristic. Logos. Logos. Well, there's one logo for the space game, and it's like this happy skull guy. It's probably already taken, actually. I don't think they would make headbands, though. They're kind of an edgy brand, because, you know, with the skull and all that. It does make it look more futuristic. Let's try giving him one that's maybe, oh, I don't know, a leaf? Or a wolf? Not a deer, there's already a... Let's try a wolf. I'm gonna do a leaf. There's a Q with a leaf. And then the brand can start with a Q. And it can be written in cursive because that would be very aesthetic, and Claudine loves aesthetic things. That's not in cursive. That's it. You know what I'm gonna do? Q. Yeah, no, a Q. I just need a lot of Q's. Now where's this? Whoa. Q Q Q Q Q. Q Q Q Q Q. Q Q Q Q Q. That'll be the company's name. Now stick a leaf to that sucker. Make him eco-friendly. Bam. Look at that. That's their brand. Stapled to his hat. Yep. Lovely. Alright, so we'll just leave that there for a while. And the Q stands for quality. I know what I'll call it. Quality. And that'll be their brand. Because quail and he hunts things? Do you get it? Because he hunts things in quail. Is that how you spell quail? I really hope it is. One sec, my friend texted me. He might join the call. Oh, he didn't. He just started typing. Okay, well. So this is a bunch of ideas. So far it's going good. So far I would like this design more than any of these others. But it still doesn't have anything futuristic in it, so I'm going to add some parts. Just going to add some robotic parts in his hair. I'm going to add his Google headband that lets him watch YouTube all the time on the go. No, first it needs white. It needs blue for Google. Google's blue or red. I think Gmail's red. I think Google's yellow, red, and a bunch of other colors. Anyways, it's not even Google. It's whatever they call their futuristic company name. Please don't look up something weird. Don't pay attention to that. Oh my god. Well, anyways, moving on. What's the thing now? Right, I was gonna do futuristic company name generator. Come on, just... Okay, it's fine, I'll get right off. Futuristic tech names. I think these are all taken. Features business name available. I hope this one works. Clothes. This better not be one of those generators where it just takes all the things you said and smashes them together. Clothes. Quality. Tech. No. Actually, these are okay. I'm gonna take all of these. Comment writing, jumplistic interior, co-leap marketing, futuralis energy agency, futuristic solutions, light speed exports, and telephone. Tech areas. Futuration sunglasses. Progressively is still like my favorite. It's funny. Cybertech, Genix, Onward, and Absolute. I think Intellifoam or Virtuora. Virtuora Design or NeoConnect? Alright, I'll save that to photos and I'm gonna click and generate apparel, quality, and tech. TechX, Tech Strategic Quality Vista Parabel. Well, we've got all of our ideas now. Quality sign's a good one. Alright. Now we've got all of our ideas. Let me get off of all these things. Let me make sure. Hello. I am streaming. Alright. So now we've got all those names and I can figure them out later. And then I'll be fine. My friend keeps talking. We're gonna call on Discord? Sure. We're gonna call on Discord. You'll be able to listen. I'm streaming. I need to let him know because if I don't, then he's gonna say something funny. Oops. Alright. So. We watched Jaws last night. It was fun. Alright, I'm on the Discord. Bam. Oh, hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Rad. Okay. Cool. No, you said when you said you start streaming at 6, I forget that you're an hour ahead.
Yeah, I am
So
now.
I was like, it's 5:30.
Do you want to watch another scary movie sometime?
Sure, it'd be fun. We can do that again.
Yeah, Jaws wasn't as scary as I thought it would be.
Yeah, but it was fun though. It was fun to watch.
It was. And that one part with the guy in the water really did get me.
Yeah. And I mean like, what do you call it? It was very campy. And it was very cheesy, and that was really endearing.
Yeah.
So I really liked that, even though it wasn't really scary. It was kind of like Zombie Island, not Zombie Island, like Zombieland. You know what I mean? More like
Yes.
a comedic horror,
Yeah.
especially because things didn't make sense.
Yeah, a lot of things were like
Like it was a different time back then. So I guess, of course, we value money. Well, I mean, I guess that hasn't changed. Money over people, but money over yourself. Like I guess over your own safety.
yeah, like he went and the fact that he was like telling people to get into the water. Like it's not like they gotta pay to get into the water, so that had nothing to do with anyways.
They wanted to make him a more sympathetic character at the end, but he wasn't like at the beginning he was like money, 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 and then after someone died he was like money, 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 and then someone else almost died and he was like, oh, I want to help people.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, it was really and he didn't even seem like he wanted to help people. He was just worried, you know. He still wouldn't sign to have nobody like
He's like, now people are gonna think I'm a jerk.
yeah,
Oh.
which he is. He's definitely earned that title after, you know, all the
Yeah, exactly. He's doing all that jazz.
yeah.
He's the real villain of Jaws.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do? Be mad at a shark? Mm.
Great white shark. But like for a movie about a shark, there wasn't much shark in it. Like the shark didn't show up that much.
Yeah, there really wasn't. Like, he just. I mean, he came around a lot in the end.
Yeah, he came along at the end, but before that, didn't really do much. I
Yeah,
mean, I guess he did kill people, but like,
he did, but, you know, like, it's very. See, this is why I'm not really scared of shark or, like, movies where you could very easily avoid you know, you just need to not go in the water and then you're totally safe. Like, what's he gonna do?
Wait, so you don't like those movies?
No, I do.
Okay.
They just don't actually scare me ever. Well,
Yeah.
except for the dead guy.
Those are the best because then you can actually like talk over it.
Oh, I could talk over basically anything. I'm just kidding.
I guess.
I'm not going to.
But you'd be talking, and then all of a sudden you go ah.
Yeah.
But with this one, like even if it tries to scare you, you're like oh yeah. And then anyways, um, go back shark. Like I'm in the middle of talking. Don't be rude.
Yeah. Whoa.
Right now I'm on the road, so if I ever like if I'm ever buffering, like if for example like I'm in the middle of saying a sentence and then all of a sudden I just stop talking, it's because like I'm concentrating on something. Like I'm like your turn right, your turn left here, or
Okay.
like stuff like that. My brain is buffering.
Okay. Oh, I'm designing a character again. He needs a redesign very badly. I've never done
What
an
kind of
official.
character are you redesigning?
Claudin.
Claude and who's Claudin?
Oh, he's a hermit who lives in the woods and hunts things and traps things and makes furniture, stuff like that. He's kind of,
That's fun.
yeah, yeah. He's like you know, your typical hermit who lives in the woods with his log cabin and just, you know, builds stuff all day.
Honestly, I wish I could be a hermit. Being a hermit sounds fun.
Yeah, you had to focus on everything except for you can, I don't know. I would imagine it would be, I feel like, see, I feel like I get some of it because, you know, but then I'm like, no, probably not because of all the, huh?
What happened? I couldn't quite catch the last part that you said.
That's fine. I was just rambling. I don't even know what I was talking about.
Okie dokie. Oh my goodness, my legs are killing me. Like I've been on my legs all on my feet all day, and like they only started hurting once I sit down. Because while I'm standing up, while I'm doing things, they don't hurt at all.
Hmm. I hate it when that
It's happened to
happens.
me.
That sucks. Well, we gotta spend a little bit more time trying to find a movie next time, though, because we really kind
Oh
of.
yeah.
It,
We kind of what?
I really rushed through it just trying to find a movie, you know. Sorry
Oh
about
no,
that.
I mean it was a good choice though. Like I like Josh.
It was, yeah. I don't regret seeing it. It just wasn't super scary, and I was trying to watch something super scary.
That's the perfect way to describe it. I don't regret seeing it. I don't necessarily want to gouge out my eyeballs quite yet.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst. It wasn't like Bible Town.
What is Bible Town?
Don't just if you don't know what Bible Town is, you're spared. Good for you. Don't ever look into it.
Is this like a negative one scary? It's like so bad that it's scary.
It's not even a scary movie, but it still manages to be scary.
Oh, okay, so it's just so bad that it's scary.
It's like so bad that it's yeah, it's so bad it's scary, but not in like a scary like disturbing way, in a scary like how does this a DVD that you can buy kind of scary, like a look where the world has gone kind of scary, like if this could have been like maybe if it was like a YouTube video somewhere, but for it to be a an actual movie.
Yeah, someone spent money on this to produce this.
Yeah.
But that reminds me of something else that's also equally scary.
Oh no.
It's Kids Bop Thriller.
Oh my gosh.
Anything Kids Bop is very scary.
Yeah, I remember I used to listen to Kids Bop when I was really little. because they took all the swear words out of their songs. And when I finally heard the actual songs, I was like, "Whoa!"
God.
Like what have I been like? I liked Kids Bop before I heard anything else.
It's just a watered down version of like popular songs.
It is. It is. It is. Yeah.
But I also did listen to Kids Bop, but only because I got a Happy Meal once, and it came with a Kids Bop CD. I know, extremely weird, but it happened.
Oh yeah. I always liked those CDs. They were very. I thought they were very pretty at the time. I really liked Stars.
It Mine came with like Kryptonite by Three Doors Down. Um, I forget what other song. I remember Kryptonite though. You know Kryptonite?
Yes, I think so. Is it that song with the kid who runs into the woods and there's like flying stuff everywhere and then he goes to the principal's office?
I do not remember. I just remember the song went like I don't think I ever watched the music video for it,
No,
but
that's
the song.
Bulletproof.
Oh, okay.
No, I
I
don't
just
know.
remember this. Kryptonite went like hold up, let me think. If I were something, if something Superman. If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman might.
Oh, yes, I remember that song.
Yeah, yeah.
My brother loved
If
that
I go
song.
crazy, then will you still call me Superman?
Yeah,
That's how it goes.
my brother
If
loved that
something,
song.
something, something. Yep. That was like
Mhm.
the first song that I ever got like addicted to because it's the first song that I had.
Yeah. Well, my favorite song on Kids Bop was Party in the USA. That
Oh,
was my
Party in the
favorite.
USA.
And I remember I'd stand in front of the TV and I'd try to do the dance they were doing, just like in Just Dance. So that was fun.
Let me see if I remember any other song that was on there. I just remember specifically Kryptonite. That's the only one I remember. Uh, it was like a very early on Kids Bop too. It was like probably like Kids Bop 3 or something like that. Kids Bop 5, something along those numbers.
Hmm.
A very low one.
I remember we had 6 and 7, but I think we had 12 too. I'll have to look it up.
I could probably
Kids.
I could probably find the CD somewhere. It exists. It's somewhere. I just don't know where.
Okay, well, there's. Hang on. I did not have Kids Bop 7. I take it back.
Could you look up what Kids Bop's album had Kryptonite on it?
Yeah. What? I'm gonna use my voice. What Kids Bop album had Kryptonite in it? There. It was Kids Bop 2. Wow.
What? That's crazy.
You had a
I
really.
thought it was like 5.
You
Wow.
got the second. Wow.
I got the second. It must be so valuable,
You were a.
especially because it came in a Happy Meal.
It's crazy because you don't even like kids. So
I
you
don't
got.
even like kids. Not Kids Bop. I hate kids.
No, I thought you didn't even like Kids Bop too much, right? Is that what you said earlier?
No, no, no. I hate Kids Bop, but I didn't before.
Oh yeah.
That was before I knew real music.
Yeah, no, same. My whole family went into like a huge hatred of Kids Bop after we got access to the original songs.
Like, what the heck? Why have I been lied to for all this? Wait, that doesn't make sense for your dad and stuff like that, because he's much older. Like, how does he not know?
How does Dad not know about Kids Bop?
No, no, no. How did he not know about regular songs?
Oh, he did. He did. He.
Why is it second nature? He just hated it from the start.
Okay, so basically, here's the story. The songs we would listen to: Life on the Highway, Todd Snyder, and Kids Bop, and REM.
I love that lineup right there. Kid Snyder, and Kids Bop.
Yeah,
That was my jam.
my mom also liked REM, but we didn't listen to her music as much as. And so, that was all the music we had. One day, we get a radio, and it blew our minds. We had a couple songs that we would sometimes listen to on the internet, but it was Kids Bop, and then we listened to the songs that we heard on Kids Bop on the radio eventually, and we were like, whoa, this is a lot better than Kids Bop. And then in the future, we'd just be like, if something bad happened, we'd just be like, oh man, Kids Bop, right, guys? And they would be like, ugh, not even. So
Nothing is worse than Kids Bop.
it's like, at least we aren't listening to Kids Bop right now. And Kids Bop's great for kids if you don't want them to. But
I don't know about that.
it's.
I would punt every single child in the Kids Bop music videos.
Even the one with the black pigtails?
I don't even know what you're talking about, but I would.
The one with the black pigtails, the black straight pigtails. She was. Man, she was. I just. It was. Yes, she had very straight pigtails, and I was like,
Is this kid in every Kids Bop or something? Like,
pigtails, Kids Bop, girl. She was like the main singer in all of the Kids Bop that we saw.
like the original one? She was the original Kids Bopper.
Yeah, she wasn't. I think we had like Kids Bop 22 and stuff. Kids Bop albums. I hope that my phone doesn't start.
22, I had Kids Bop 2.
Kids Bop 40? How'd they exist for this long?
Yeah, the fact that they're still going strong saddens me deeply.
Kids Bop World Tour? No. It's okay.
Kids Bop go to Japan.
It's okay. We don't need to listen to Kids Bop anymore.
Kids Bop Part 2.
Did you get them? Did you get them?
The Kids Boppening. Kids Bop The Revenge of the Kids.
No.
Bop Revenge of the Bop.
Don't they get revenge every time they make a new song?
Yes.
Isn't that revenge enough?
No, they don't get revenge because no one did anything wrong to them. They're just performing hate crimes is what they're doing.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's their whole stitch.
Man.
Love performing hate crimes.
They just can't get enough of it, honestly.
Can't help themselves.
It's in their nature. They're kids.
In their nature to hate everything.
It is. It is. And I wish I could convince them otherwise, but I'm not even gonna try because they might start staring at me, so.
Do what? What do you want to do?
I would go and tell them to stop, but they might start singing at me, so I'm not even gonna try.
Alright, question. How do you feel about High School Musical?
I have never seen it. I saw
Do not recommend it.
I saw the I saw the bad lip reading version, and I watched that movie like 50 times because it's so funny.
The bad lipping one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I imagine it's a lot better.
We memorized all their songs, we'd do the dances, and then we'd hit each other with sticks. Yeah. Yeah, just always add hitting each other with sticks at the end.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to go into a target right now, so,
Awesome.
being not as weird, like, I'm just going to ramp it down a little bit. So I was at, like, 8 before, but now I'm at, like, a 7.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not too much. You know, my brother rode a skateboard in a Target once.
A what?
A skateboard.
And what?
A skateboard.
Yeah, I heard that. What about your...
It was in a Target.
Oh,
You're cutting out. If anybody wants to comment on the cargo shorts I'm giving this guy, keep it to yourself. They're okay. Sorry, I can't hear you right now. I'm giving my character cargo shorts. He needs them. Oh, I heard something. It's gone. Okay, so I'm not trying to make him an entire wardrobe. Sorry, I need to keep talking no matter what, so I'm gonna be talking. I can't hear you, so I'm gonna leave and come back. Hello? Maybe if I mute you and then unmute. Nothing. Well, I'm gonna find a scary movie. Hello, people. I should probably check Twitch. Make sure everything is going well. Probably isn't. My progress is slowed down quite a bit. 2 viewers. Hello, viewers. Thank you. Alright. Let's see. How do I check genres on Netflix? Do I go this way? If I scroll the... No? Categories. Anime, crime, horror. I can't wait to start listening to Christmas music again. Hello? Maybe haunted house. That seems good. I just need to make sure this stays on, actually. System? Okay. Well. Grieving from tragedy, Malcolm tries to start fresh with his new girlfriend and her kids, but supernatural shenanigans find their way back to him. Oh. I doubt it has anything to do with the tragedy that he had something to do with. There's someone inside your house? There's Strangers, The Silence. What's this? Vampires versus the Bronx. Fun. Malevolent? That seems really spooky. The brother-sister team who faked paranormal encounters from crash get more than they bargained for. Their job in a haunted state turns very, very real. Okay, that seems cool. Malevolent. I'm alone. He left the call. I couldn't hear him, so that's okay. I feel bad. I hope I wasn't just talking over him the whole time. That would be rude. I probably was, because maybe he didn't want to talk while he was turning. Alright, whatever. This is fine. I'm gonna turn on the music again and focus. Alright. So he's got a jacket, 2 pants, that, and... Oh, I think he'd have a V-neck with a cool pattern on it. Bam. I think he would have, like, the girl sleeves, like the sleeves that girls' shirts have. I know they're for girl shirts, but I feel like he would have them, so... Sure. Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have a... Alright, I'm gonna make it green. Because I've drawn him with this before. It's right there. But I'm gonna make it different. It's not gonna be like that. It is gonna have these types of sleeves. It's gonna be similar. Would he have tattoos? I don't think so. Because I'm thinking about him being religious and his religion having, like, rules and stuff. And one of the religion's thing is that animals don't have consciousness like people do, which is why he can't, he would never, like, hurt a person. But he's totally fine with, like, hunting and killing animals. And so, I don't know what kind of religion it is yet, though. I don't think it's going to be one that exists, but I think it's going to be modeled after some of them. I know that, like, it's going to be kind of like something. I'm not sure what, though. I mean, the one I know the most about is Catholicism, and then there's Mormonism and Christianity, and I don't know anything about most other religions other than those couple. Just gonna put some patterns on this. There's maybe some squares, and yeah, very nice. And you'll probably have some, like, I don't know, some jewelry or something. For now, I'm just gonna draw it as a cross because that's the most iconic religious symbol that I know of right now. It makes me think the most about religion and stuff. I'm probably not gonna make anything yet, though, and I'm definitely gonna make up a new symbol for whatever this space game religion is. Oh, look at me, I'm making a new religion. Oh no, what should it be about? It's gonna have like a... I don't know. I know he's not, like, super crazy about it. He just kind of you know, he follows the rules and he doesn't ever try to like get other people to join it. It's not like a huge converting religion. It's like a really chill, laid back, you can do this if you want to, we don't really care type of thing. Which is hard to find. You don't see them ever, actually. Not that I know of. Yep, I'm gonna see you back on Discord. No. Sad. I'm gonna watch Malevolent. That's okay. Hey, an hour's already passed. Jeez. There. Very nice. It's drawing too much attention. I need to tone it down. Much better. I'm just kidding. Whatever. It's fine. I don't care. So far this is going well. I'll work more on his design. What else was I gonna do? Well, I'll lay out his story real quick. He's got a very angry, hyper-masculine dad who's like, oh my god, you don't want to kill? Like, you want to be like an alpha male? Who even are you, right? And then he's like, oh. It's like, how dare you not want to be an alpha male? And he's just like, big sad, doesn't, you know? And so he's just like, oh, I'll head on to the woods then. Because I don't want to deal with that. Look at him. One second. I need to make him look real macho. Bam. Look at that. You don't want to deal with all that, right? Even though he's technically like twice his size. I still just don't want to deal with it. There, now his dad has a mustache, kind of. Alright, well, I'm really bad at doing this, obviously. Just let me get this guy out of the way. Excuse me. Whatever, this is fine. He's like, fine, you don't want to be super... He doesn't hit his kids. I know it looks like it, but he doesn't. I'm just moving him. What I'm trying to make it look like is he's like, get out. See? Just telling him to get out. And he's like, oh, off to the woods I go. That's not really, it's more complex than that. Basically, he doesn't really, you know, his dad's like, oh, you know, and then he's like, okay, well, I don't want to deal with all this drama, so I'm gonna get out of here. And he really likes the woods, so he's fine with it. He's just chilling there. He likes it. And he can go out and just build stuff, which is stuff like, you want to be a carpenter? No. I want to be a hunter. It's like, that's pretty okay. So it was all good. He just does that, and his brothers visit sometime. His brothers our Edgar, or whatever his name also might be, and then another one whose name is Caspin, but I think I'm gonna change it. His big brother Edgar. He's got the biggest nose and the bushiest eyebrows. Whoa, look at those suckers. He's bald. He's got, bam, tiny ears. So there's him. His brother, he's got a beard actually. And then there's his other brother, who isn't doing too well. He's kind of, and this is his older brother, and he's kind of like exactly what he wants him to be. And there's his other brother, this guy, who's like, eh. He's just not so, he's not doing so well. He's got a very straight nose there. He's got kind of a big bump on his nose there though. And so that's the brothers. And I don't know. Let's say they're all like, older brothers like 4-year difference, younger brothers like 4-year difference. But I'm not gonna make them the same. Older brothers 3 years, younger brothers 4 years. Yeah. I'd say Hurrican's probably like 27, 28, almost 30, probably in his 30s. I don't know, their ages are all, I'm gonna say he's 30. Good brother 30, 33. And then the other one, 20. I can do math. 6. Now let's just put these where they go. Perfect. I know that the younger brother's a lot paler than the older brothers are. Because they've got, their mom's got lighter skin than their dad does. But well, lighter skin is a recessive gene in this case. It's not a recessive gene, but you know, his skin's more like this, I think. Yeah, roughly. And their skin's like that. I think these two have black hair. And he has brown hair. And these two, well, he's got either green or blue eyes. That's a shame, because I thought he'd have red eyes, but he needs to have blue eyes, this guy, because he's got, there's some story, okay, so, there's some future stuff that's gotta happen, and the future character's got blue eyes, and this is that character's parent, and his mom definitely can't have blue eyes, so, this guy's got them. He's a little darker than this, I think. This seems a little too light. I don't know. I'll figure it out. And this guy's supposed to have red eyes. Maybe I'll just make it so that giants just have a lot of different colors eyes, even if, like, they all have different colors, bright colors of eyes, even if, yeah, one of their grandparents has green eyes. There. Now they can have red, blue, and green eyes. These brothers is crazy. They're different eye colors. There. Now they've all got neon eye colors. Perfect. Just what it needed. They feel sad. Just give me 1 second. On viewer. It's good to see you, viewer. I'm starting to think that Academy of Possible, you might be a bot. Can if you could just say something really quick just to confirm that you aren't one, it would be great because you've been showing up to every one of these streams. And you also showed up to my friend's stream. And I'm kind of starting to get a little suspicious because there's no way someone could just sit through one of my streams the whole entire time, every single time, without getting like really, really tired and bored. So if you are a person, that's very nice. But yeah, okay, no message. You're probably a bot. I'll tell Charlotte. Well, I'll tell them that I had confronted you and you had nothing to say. You're not even leaving. Okay, well, I will report the news. You are a bot. Okay, continuing on. So, Stan's like leave, and so he does. But of course, he makes friends. So, 1 second, let me try to find what layer his dad's on. Okay. Before this happened, before he went to the woods, which was a gradual process, he had made a friend, this guy who was a family friend who had just, gotten on his dad's bad side temporarily. And they were like, oh, kill him, right? And so he was being dead, well, almost being dead, and he was just like, oh no. And so we helped him, because that's what he does. He's a very compassionate person. And he was like, well, okay, fine, I guess we'll be friends then, guy. And then he was like, okay. He's actually like this tall compared to him, so he's like best friend. And he's just like, yes, I'm very proper and dapper. Well, not dapper, but he's very... And he's like, best friend. Best friend. He doesn't have any friends, so he's very happy about that. And then he goes and he lives in the woods, and sometimes this guy visits. I should redesign this guy sometime. And he's like, have some ham that I made. And he's just like, what's wrong with your hand, man? With his sunglasses. Like, I don't need ham. I have lots of money. And that's what their relationship's like. Oh, right, and he's always trying to make him make good decisions because he's kind of morally corrupt. And I think it's pretty funny. Jeez, that's loud. Ah, even louder. There. I'm gonna draw their parents. So here's their dad. He's like, kitten nose. He's where they got it from. A very small forehead. Well, that's a reasonably sized forehead. He's got a beard, of course. The black hair. He's got red. And that's the dad. His name's Ormod. Ormod for sure. I am happy with that name for him. And then there's the mom. Who's who they get all their eyes from. And their button nose. I really like the button nose. And she's got straight hair. None of them got that. That's just, you know. And she's got the brown hair. Now, I was gonna say she had... I've got to decide between blue eyes and green eyes. But I don't want Claudine to have blue eyes or red eyes. So it's a difficult decision. I wanted him to have green eyes. But this guy really needs to have blue eyes. Now let's try blue eyes on, because I've already tried that many times and it might be good. Nope. I take it back, it's not good at all. I mean, it goes okay with the green. It makes him look kinder, and he's very kind. Let's try red and see how that goes. Look at his little hat now. Nice. Lovely. Alright, we'll stick to blue. Blue it is. Alright. Let's make sure that blue goes with every outfit he's got, because... Well, he's wearing the shorts and the... Yeah, they seem to go well. Okay. Well, they weren't anywhere else, so I didn't think they were going to, but they do, so that's nice. Alright, moving on, I guess. He needs scarves. The scarves can look futuristic.